In this neighborhood, the clinic has a reputation for not turning animals away, which means unwanted pets are often left at Dr. Jeff's door. A man just dropped off what he said was a friend's Beagle,
Jake needs a Beagle.
handed over the owner's phone number, and left.
He appears to be involved in some type of dogfight. There's definitely a lot of blood, so my plan for him is to take him back, shave him up if he'll let me, just to assess his wounds a little bit. The guy who dropped Jake off, he had 3 other dogs at home, and they were left alone for about an hour, so it looks like they've done a number on him. And he wanted nothing to do with it, he just wanted to bounce. We're gonna shave him up and see what we've got. Oh, he got tore up. Watch it, watch it. He's definitely painful, as you can see from his reaction. Beagles are pretty docile, so they tend to get beat up. They don't really get many bites in themselves. Each individual spot on this dog is a bite wound. Every single individual spot. And all this dark purple coloration, that's all bruising. So those are scrapes from teeth during the struggle.
This needs to be dealt with. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad there. You're a good dog. That's really swollen right there.
He vomited a lot of blood, so it's definitely concerning. I'm hoping that he doesn't have major internal injuries. It could essentially kill him. It would be life-threatening, so that's something that we definitely need to rule out soon. Being a Beagle, he's definitely vocal, so sometimes those barks can be a little scary, but hopefully he'll let us get a couple shots. All right, Jake, just a precaution. I'm sorry. I know you're a good boy. All right, buddy.
It's gonna be the worst.
This is gonna hurt, just for a second.
Yeah. Good boy, good boy.
Good job, Jake. Good job, buddy.
Oh, big brave dog. Good.
The x-ray looks pretty normal. I'm a little concerned that it's a little fuzzy. That can sometimes mean fluid.
I was concerned that potentially there was some bleeding into the stomach, but I don't see anything abnormal on this.
Come here, Chubby. Come here, Chubs. Come on. Oh, yep, okay, okay. I would put it on, some anti-inflammatories and some antibiotics and see what happens, because I'm not seeing big lacerations. It's all punctures everywhere. What I'm more worried about anything is infection in the fat. You get infection down in the fat, it's a real bear to get it out. Where's the owner at?
She's in the process of trying to sell her house.
So she hasn't been around?
The dog's been staying with a friend.
Dr. Lindsay Matheson has been trying to contact Jake's owner.
My name is Dr. Matheson. I'm calling from Planned Pethood. This is regarding Jake, who's here with us today. If you could give me a call back. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. So unfortunately, that happens a lot with our owners, that they don't answer.
You're whining, you want more food? Are you gonna eat that, drink that?
Yeah, Jake is doing really good at this point. It's just a matter of watching for any secondary infection. The biggest problem with Jake is he's kind of obese, and you worry about fat getting infected. So I'm watching him real close for the next 3 to 5 days.
Dr. Lindsay has finally managed to make contact with Jake's owner.
Jake's owner wants to put him down. So humane euthanasia is what she would like to do at this point. Okay, I would have never predicted that. He's 8 years old. I mean, he seems like a sweet dog,
Yeah. I don't believe in euthanasia as a form of population control. I just don't believe in putting healthy animals to sleep. I really think that Jake's gonna bounce back and be a normal, healthy dog for quite some time.
Dr. Jeff always likes to have the owner relinquish to see if the animal can be adopted out and given a second chance.
Hi, doctor.
Hi. I spoke with Dr. Young, the owner, and he was wondering if you would be willing to relinquish Jake and adopt him out.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's great.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're a talker.
Jake's been given up to us. Jake's bouncing back quick, and hopefully we'll find him a new home.
Jake's doing really, really well. Still covered in a lot of puncture wounds, but they look really great. I'm surprised to see him doing so well.
Now that Jake's been signed over to Dr. Jeff, the adoption process can begin.
I've got Jake's adoptive poster here. We also put him online on Facebook, but this way everybody that walks through our doors will know that we have Jake available for adoption.
Jake's case is a prime example of why we set up our adoption center, and we have this system in place to deal with animals who owners just don't have the money to deal with them properly, or have given up on them or don't care about them. So it works.
Every year, the clinic finds homes for roughly 150 unwanted pets.
I feel real comfortable that Jake will make someone a good pet. Personality, Jake's a Beagle. I mean, bottom line is he's curious about things, and he likes to sniff things. He's loud. He's already house trained. He knows his name. So, you can just kind of come right in and make him your dog. You feed him a few times, he's going to be your best friend.
Jake's been through a lot. I hope he finds a great home.
6 weeks after arriving at Dr. Jeff's clinic, covered in dog bites,
Hey, Jake.
things are finally looking up for Jake.
Come here, Jake.
Jake got lucky. You get someone that really wants to adopt an animal and make them part of their family, then that animal's the lucky one.
It all started off with me wanting to get a Beagle. I've always wanted one my entire life. I drove by there and I was like, I wonder if they have any Beagles. And when I first saw him, he looked like he was ready to play. Next thing I know, I'm living with the Beagle. He's actually given me a home, to be honest with you.
We really feel that Jake has found the right home. Hopefully, he'll live happily ever after.